Hi, this is Ushio, and welcome back to Zipp's Café. We've made it to day 2, Truth Hurts. So in the last part we finished day 1. I think this is a fairly short game, and I think day 2 might well be the last day of the game. So we are slightly under duress. We have been threatened to sell the cafe. It's not going to happen. We got our shotgun, we got our machete, we got our corkscrew. It's not going to happen. We're keeping the place as much as we can. But it's a new day, and we shall see what is going on. So what's over here? It's a new newspaper. Peace talks could start as early as next year. The long-awaited peace talks between the Clawville colonial empire and the great historical nemesis, Stewonia, looked set to become a reality. Peace talks could possibly start as early as next year, and preliminary discussions have already begun. Well, peace talks is good. What's going on over here? Scandal in the royal court. The king was seen in the company of an unknown lady. Who's the mysterious woman in the white dress? That's the question that's rattling around the royal court and throughout the city of Clawville. Mysteries. Oh, meet the new meat, your new best friend. Someone tried that and he said it was really good, so who am I to say that that's a bad idea? It's a substitute meat. Okay, cool. But there's someone here. She ran away yesterday. She got a bit spooked out by some of the gangsters that were coming in, but hopefully we can catch up again. Good heavens. She looks more beautiful to me today than ever before, if that's even possible. Pull yourself together, Zipp. Okay, let's chat. How you doing? Oh, Melinda, it's so early. It's not even dark outside yet. You know, Zipp, I was just thinking about what we were talking about yesterday, and I couldn't resist popping right in. That's nice of you. Oh, come on, Zipp. But first, can I give you something? Oh, yeah, let's see, what do you need? This time, I'd like an eye drown in sugar. Really? I'm genuinely surprised. Yeah, you know, I've been feeling a bit enchanted lately. Life is sweet, am I right? Something like that. And what could make it sweeter than a lot of sugar? True. And can I have just one splash of orange juice, like I always do? Of course, coming right up. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Can I do this the first time, or am I going to have to edit around multiple attempts? So what do we need? And she wants a hit of orange juice at the end. So we got one. Okay, so first up is a glass with 2 espressos in it. Glass. It's on the espresso thing, so that's good. So let's do what we normally do. Water is good for 3. So we'll do that. Pour it. Then we get some coffee. Yes, in here. And then we grind it. I'm so wasteful. But, you know, it's not real, so I can waste it as much as I want. Okay, so 2 of them, right? So 1, 2. Okay, we can give this a go now. So what's next? Over here. There's all kinds of stuff we have to throw in. Cinnamon and caramel. We'll do that first. Cinnamon, one of these. Caramel is here. Nice. I should be learning where these things are by now, but no. 2 drops of milk. With a milk at. Is it over here? Hang on, I've done milk before, haven't I? Cocoa, cane sugar, whiskey, milk. Hang on, I've forgotten already. 2. 1, 2. 2 sprinkles of sugar. There we go. 1, 2. Cane sugar. Okay, 2 hits of this. Now we know why it's so sugary. Stir it well. And an orange juice. Orange juice first. Okay. Now we stir it well, all the way. Good. And I think that is everything. We'll find out. Have I got something right on the first attempt? Come on, come on, come on. Are you drowning in sugar? She likes it.
That's the way you do it.
It's a strong start. You're a true miracle, Zipp. Huh? Beg your pardon? Oh, you should see your face. Well, I meant that this coffee was a divine experience. I've never had such a good coffee in my life. Oh, of course. Thanks, Melinda. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're funny, Zipp. I don't know what I'd do without you. Thanks. For what? For saying that. Oh, please, don't embarrass me. Oh, she's having a good time today. Yesterday, yeah, she totally got creeped out by all the other dudes showing up. You know, my dear Zipp. Yes? I've been feeling like a new person lately. Like I just changed. Or like I just left my cocoon. Good to hear. And how is that? Did something happen? Well, to tell you the truth, I've been seeing someone a lot lately. I mean, almost every day. Oh. Someone who makes me laugh and is always nice to me, you know? And I feel like that's all I've wanted for a long time. Well, guess what? I'm kind of in a similar situation. Really? Oh, nice to hear. All the tension. You know, Zipp, there's something that's been bothering me. Oh, tell me. Well, you know the person I was talking about? He's not like me. He's not an insect. Plus, he's got a darker side. You always seem to know what I mean, don't you? But yes, darker side. Something like that. Well, dear Melinda, if I've learned anything in my life, it's to always follow your heart. It sounds silly, I know, but no matter what your mind says, if you don't follow what your heart dictates, you'll spend the rest of your life wondering what if, you know? And that's never good. I know. My life is just full of what if memories. Oh, really? I had no idea. Sometimes I feel like my whole life is a what if. Oh, don't say that, Zipp, please. I didn't want to spoil your mood. Quite the contrary. You know what? You're right. I'm going to listen to my heart. That's the spirit. And the fact that I'm an insect. Yeah, so never mind. Sure, I know it's easy for me to say, but believe me, if we accept the boundaries that others set for us, we're actually imprisoning ourselves. Fluffy heavens, what demagogic nonsense am I talking here? As if I knew what I'm talking about, excuse me, please. Not at all. You're right, very right. You're a real miracle. Have I ever told you that? Okay, so the thing about Zipp's Café, it is deliberately located between where the animals live and where the insects live. It's right between those two neighbourhoods. Zipp could have easily taken the simpler path and just hung out where, you know, the mammals and the birds hang out. But because his outlook, his worldview is a little bit different, he wants to reach out. He wants to chat with the insects. He wants to talk to everybody. That's why he's in the location he is. And that's why it's such a contentious thing for the gangsters. They want this as well, but for the negative reasons. Whereas Zipp wants it for a good reason. Okay, we'll keep going. Well, I could listen to this all my life, dear Melinda. I have to go now, but thank you, really. And I'll see you again soon. I can't wait. Goodbye, Zipp. See ya. Well, that went really well. I hope to see you soon. Ah, this guy. This guy's my problem. Back then we were sort of friends or something. I don't know if real friendships can exist in a criminal organisation. Okay, let's talk. Hey, my best friend Zippy. Not that I'm not happy to see you, Mick, but wasn't I supposed to give you the answer tomorrow? Don't need to crap yourself, Zippy brother. I'm not here on business this time. Because you really call that business? Don't be sour, man. I'm only here because yours is the best little cafe around. It's not a cafe. Fine by me. So, I'm hungry and thirsty. Fine, what do you need? A good coffee wouldn't hurt a flyer, if I may say so around here. No, you can't. But what does he need? Throw me a Death by Caramel, and you know, include my little secret additive. I don't know what that is. Women usually drink that, but whatever. Ha ha ha, use your hands, not your mouth. Okay, no need to buy it. Oh yeah, you want to bite something? Sure, listen, what kind of fake meat do you use in these meals? The one everybody else is using, the MEAT. Good, very good. Huh? Why did you say that? Well, no, it's not important. Throw me an extra meat sandwich, Kate. Alright, you got it. No garlic. Whatever you do, never put garlic in my food. Hey, no need to get so worked up. No garlic, I get it, whatever you say. I want to put garlic in, but no. So first up, death by caramel. So let's start up by getting the water boiled up and the coffee beans into the machine. So water, fill it. I gotta check my settings when we pour this. So that's the one mistake that I always seem to be making in previous attempts. So grind it. Cool. And pour that in too. So what do we need? We need a mug, which is one of these big boys. Alright, and then we go. We do like one small one. Not quite sure why it works like this, but it's fine. And then switch the setting to the middle. Good. So let's get to the, I'll call it the spices. It's not the spices. 1 espresso, 1 long back, 3 sprinkles of caramel, which is here, 3. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3. Got it. 1 sprinkle of cocoa. Just a hit. 2 drops of milk. Stir it well, and 3 whiskers. Okay, milk next. Was it 2? 2. Should I put in the whiskey next? 3 of that. 1 to 3. We'll go strong. 1, 2, 3. Got it. And stirred well. I don't think I have garlic here, so, you know, it's fine. Not sure if you'd want to put garlic into a drink. Okay, next. Is it good? It's good. I got used to it now. Zipp, my dear friend, that was so masterful. I'd be very sorry if this calf ever stopped being here. I don't trust him. This is not a calf, and again, you forget where I'm from. I recognise the veiled threats. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I always forget that you were the smoothest bastard in the world back then. There were a few others in the race. Also true. But you don't mean me, do ya? No, I don't. Damn. Okay, so he wants food. He said not garlic specifically. But yeah, I don't think I got none, so it's not a non-issue. So what are we doing? We got toast, hot dogs, spam and lettuce, serving of garnish. Okay, let's just start with the toast. Add fat to the pan and 2 slices of bread. Okay, turn it on. Fat. So hit the bread. 2 slices, right? Wait for it to melt. Okay, 1 of these. If I go slow. Okay, cool. And do it twice because it's a double-sided. You know how toast works. It's a 2-part deal. 1, 2. Okay, so that is the toast. Next is hot dogs. No, not this one. For some reason, I like to use the rear ones. Not in real life, but in the video game because it's the nice center of the screen. So this one is oil. Oil, 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 oil. Okay. Hot dogs. I don't think I've cooked hot dogs before. Is that it? Okay, they're the hot dogs. Cool. Just chuck 2 of them in there. I'm guessing it's you do it twice and then it's ready. Cool. I'll put that somewhere. And over here. Very good. So what else do we got? Spam lettuce. We got oil. 1 slice of sponge meat and 1 leaf of lettuce. So where's the meat? Just the 1, yeah? Cool. And I don't think the lettuce, we don't cook that, do we? No, I don't think we do. Okay, cool. Looks pretty good so far. Then we got garnishes. 2 hits of salt. Okay, 1, 2. Herbs and spicy oil. So which one's this? That's the spicy oil. Where are the herbs? That's garlic. He didn't want... We do have garlic. He doesn't want it. So that's the herbs. Okay, herbs. And that's the spicy oil. I'm tempted to do the garlic. Just to see if it gets a reaction. But I'm not gonna. I'm a professional. Not gonna let my personal thing into that. Only 4.
Ah, what a smell.
Only 4. How did I not get 5? Oh, you do cook the lettuce. So that was the issue. My bad. So fingers crossed this is the way to go. Let's try it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way.
So it wouldn't really occur to me to cook lettuce in oil. But whatever. If that's what he wants, that's what he gets. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what you're good at, Zipp. You never do anything else. Wasn't planning to? I think you could have a serious career in the city cafeteria. I'm not even joking. What a prospect. No kidding. If you're going to sell this dump anyway. Who said I was going to sell it, Mick? You're just playing hard to get like the women I've dealt with. Tooth and nail. Doesn't matter. I'll get what I want in the end. If all your women are playing hard to get with tooth and nail, Mick, you're doing something very wrong. What are you implying? Nothing. Besides, the fact that you weren't such a shitface, you might even find yourself someone. Okay, don't upset me, Zipp. You're not in that position. Really? Well, I don't really care. But you'd better care. Yeah, he like, really trying to force the issue here. Where did you leave that well-aged beef? Oh, you mean Sandor? He had something to do, so I gave him the day off. You know, sometimes you have to give a little, and I can be a very gracious lord. Yeah, I can imagine. But don't worry about him, he won't get lost. I've had someone keep an eye on him. Huh? You even spy on your own people? Just a little healthy paranoia. You know, this boy is with me because of a deal, and I don't think he's 100% loyal, at least not yet. Yeah, well, he certainly will be if he spots he's being followed. That idiot? No, he hasn't. He's completely out of his mind with some little lass. He can't see up his own nose. A woman? Yep, always the women, huh? Aha. Well, Zipp, I don't want to hold you up any longer. Oh, please don't go. Very funny. I'll have something you'll need tomorrow. Or should I say? You'd better need it. Well, I'll be the judge of that, Mick. Just keep those wheels turning fast, Zipp. Tomorrow, no further. Unfortunately, I can't wait. Business is growing and growing, and I have to keep up with it. You understand. I see. Well, listen, Mick. I'll be waiting for you tomorrow, just like I promised, but that's all I can promise. Okay, but remember, Zipp, we'll be here, and we don't want to leave, so we'd better be at peace, if you know what I mean. And get some sleep, Zipp. Some long sleep. Take your time. Tomorrow, I'm sure you'll know what to do. Well, I'm sure of that too. Arsehole. Ah, okay, so here's our other buddy. Hello, hello? Frank's got his hands on something that could easily swallow him whole. Got some juicy stories. Is it that time already? Busy days go fast, Zipp. Wise words. Is that from Caston Davis? Nah, just half-armed Frank Castellini. You should write a book. Yeah, I think so. But it pays better to be a PI. Well, not by much. I'm not complaining these days though. There's a remarkable number of new cases, and they're all similar. Tell me, I'm dying for some good gossip. I don't know, Zipp, but something stinks in the hive. I mean, beyond the usual stench. Well, Mick and his gang really messed things up, didn't they? Well, yeah, but not just them. Olsen Nida is also getting involved in darker and darker dealings, even though she's played by the rules so far. You mean the Spider Queen? Her Excellency in the flesh. Small troubles have turned into big troubles. I'm only indirectly affected, but more and more insects are disappearing. Really? They just vanish? Without a trace, as if they were being swallowed up by the light itself, and many of their loved ones, in their final desperation, are already turning to me for help. Well, they must be really desperate then. Moron. But you're also right. There you go, but before we continue, tell me, what can I get ya? Oh, let's see what do you need? I'm all dried up. I need something really big and dark and sugary and honeyed. I'll definitely have something like that. Anything else? Nothing special. I like it the way I usually do. And could you put a bit of cinnamon on it? Roger. Well, hearing that, you must have had quite the day. You could tell that from my order. Yep, my mother was a witch who read fortunes from coffee. I know you're lying, but I could still believe it. Believe me, that's how it was. Yeah, okay, Zipp. Let's get something good. What have we got? Okay, that's a mug. All in. All in. Water. Coffee. Water. Coffee. The water is done, so coffee. That's it. Load it. So it's just a big old mug, a super long black. So good. The whole thing, all of it. Empty it. Very good. Okay, so we want 1 sprinkle of caramel, I think that was, which is here. Was it 3 lots of honey? 1, 2, 3. Cool. So are you the kind of person, if you're putting something into your drink, do you put in sugar or do you put in honey? Because generally in the UK, people do sugar, but I know in other countries, honey is the preferred method. Okay, so 2 sprinkles of pollen. Pollen. Have we done pollen before? Is that it? How much? 2. Okay, oh, missed. 1, 2. No stirring, 4 sugars and a cinnamon. 4 is a lot. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And cinnamon. That was a special request. Okay, no stirring. Serve up. A vomit of the bee man. Only a 3?
Not the best of my life.
What am I doing wrong? Okay, I got it this time. But yeah, every time it's the settings on the coffee maker. That's always where I make my mistakes. Hopefully, we got it now. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the way you do it.
So, what was that? It's called a vomit of the bee man. A real hit among hive dwellers. Oh, that's quite fitting then. You've just added to the statistics, brother. I don't like being a statistic, but anyway, Zipp, that was fantastic. Thanks, mate. Cool. So the insects are disappearing, huh? Yeah, and in the meantime, Mick and his gang have gotten themselves into the heart of the hive and are making it rot away from there. I don't know, Zipp. I've got a bad feeling. Well, Mick has been spouting all sorts of cryptic crap at me. He's got visions of inevitable riots and a city on fire. Well, you know, Zipp, as much as I hate to admit, he might be right about that. What do you mean? Well, the hive these days is like a pile of petrol cans, with the King of Clawville sitting on top of it, a simple-minded idiot, playing with a match. What an image. Yes, and in the meantime, after the breakup of the Westler Mafia Empire, that one big gang became many small gangs, a lot like Mick's. I don't know if it was better before or after, but the fact is, there's gunpowder in the air. Damn, this is how you want to start a peaceful new life, huh? Well, it sounds like an impossible mission to me, but you know, Zipp, if anything, you've always been able to see the brighter side of life. Really? I've known you to be like this since I was a larva. You know, Frank, I feel like that, Zipp, is a thing of the past, and I'm getting old. I mean, I never used to compromise. What do you mean? I don't really know. Spit it out, mate. We've known each other for 1,000 years. So, Mick was openly threatening me. He's coming after me with a bag full of money. He wants the space, and I don't know what for. I don't care either. And you know, in the old days, I would have fought him with tooth and claw, even if it killed me. But you know, nowadays, we've grown old. Yep. But I don't think so, Zipp. What's that? That you really feel that way? I think you're just feeling sorry for yourself. You've done a lot of shit in the past, haven't you? True. Me too, but, you know, if anyone, you've proven that everyone can change, be it animal or insect, but one thing doesn't change, and that is the very essence of our existence, the compass in our hearts that points us in the right direction. For the wild ones, I did even put whiskey in your coffee. Moron. Thanks, Frank. I know it's all gibberish, but anyway, it felt good. What are good friends for, huh? Speaking of which, I have another quasi-friend? Well, not really a friend. but I'd like to help him with something. Yeah, that's nice of you. Or rather, you could help? What was that? Oh god. What are we going to do and what are we going to say, what are we going to ask? But I think we're going to leave this one here. Maybe a little bit of a shorter episode, but I want to see how things get twisted, and things are going to get twisty much later as these things develop. But that is it for now. This is the show signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.